Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want us to try a hack that's been going around. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I've seen it on TikTok, which by the way I don't even fully understand at this point. Yeah, where have I seen it? I also saw like a whole YouTube video on it. I don't know how long it's been around, but I want us to try it and see, if it's actually worth it or not. So basically, usually like when you're doing your foundation, you'll do like, your moisturizer, then a primer, then you just like slap on your foundation and you're good to go. Then now like you set your foundation after with your powder. But this hack or this technique is like different. It's like you put on your moisturizer, you put on powder to set your moisturizer, you put on setting spray. After you wait for the setting spray to dry, now then is when you go in with a primer and then you go in with your foundation. And from what I've seen, I watched a really comprehensive video on this. I'm gonna link it down below. I'm not sure what the name of the person who made the video is. I'm gonna write it somewhere here. Sorry. We have to give credit where credit is due. I just can't remember the name. What he says in his video is that this technique is supposed to like make your makeup look way more flawless. It's supposed to deal with texture. Like if you have texture, like I have quite a bit of texture. I don't know why my skin has been rebelling against me, but I have quite a bit of texture. So it's supposed to work on your texture, and then overall it's supposed to make your makeup last a lot longer throughout the day. So we're gonna test all this. We're gonna see whether there's gonna be a difference. We're gonna see whether the makeup lasts longer. We're just gonna see whether it's worth it or not. So let's go ahead and get started. So the way I'm gonna do this, I'm on one side of my face, I'm gonna do my makeup the way I always do it. So on this side, this is my left, your right? I don't know. Anyways, this side, this one here, we're gonna do the way, just the regular way of doing makeup. Then this side, we're gonna try this new technique or this new hack that is supposed to revolutionize and change how we do our makeup because of how good it is. We're gonna see. So let me start with the regular side. I've already moisturized. This is the moisturizer I've used. This is the Simple Moisturizer. It's the replenishing rich moisturizer, mostly because my skin is dry. Then I usually mix that with a little bit of jojoba oil. So that's what I've used. And then usually when I'm doing my makeup, I go straight in with primer. And this is the primer that I'm using. It's the Maybelline Hydrating Primer. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation. This is just more or less like the basic way like that we all do our makeup. So there we go, regular side, the way I always do my makeup. Now we're gonna do the new technique on this side. So the first thing is usually using a powder to set your moisturizer. So this is the powder I'm gonna use. This is the Black Opal Invisible Oil Blocking Loose Powder. So in the TikTok video, she said she didn't put a lot, so I'm also not gonna put a lot. So that's step one. Step two is using a setting spray. This is my MAC Fix Plus. This one is the gold something. So it gives you like a bit of a glow. I don't know how I'm gonna put setting spray without putting on the other side. You have to definitely let that dry because the next step is putting primer. I'm really curious as to how the primer is gonna go on, because the primer is like creamy. It's like a cream, and you're putting that over powder. I'm so curious to see how that's gonna go on, but I'm gonna see in a minute. So now I'm gonna go in with my primer. I'm gonna use the same products on both sides so that you can really get an accurate idea. So I'm going in with the same Maybelline primer. Okay, it's going on as usual. Okay guys, that's actually gone on as usual. It's just that it's picked up a little bit of color because obviously the powder has a bit of color, but it's actually gone on smoothly as usual. Now I'm going in with the same Clinique foundation as that I used on the other side. I'm trying to really just like use the same technique, so I'm gonna use the brush and the blender on this side so that we really get an accurate idea if it's worth it. Because like, dude, these are many steps. You don't want to be doing all these steps. Sorry, I meant to be using the brush. You don't want to be doing like all these steps like when there's not that much of a difference. Okay, there we go. I'm not seeing that much of a difference, guys. Let me even get a small mirror so that I can really analyze, because this hack is supposed to make your foundation look a lot more flawless. It's supposed to deal with like texture, if you have any well, not deal with it, but conceal it a lot better. And you're just supposed to get you're just supposed to look flawless overall. Let us see. Guys, to be honest, I don't think there's much of a difference. There's really not that much of a difference, like between the two sides. I feel like it just looks the same. Maybe let me come in closer. So that's the side we've done with the regular foundation, like the regular method. And then this is the side that we've done with a new technique. I see no difference. Do you guys see a difference? I actually see no difference. Maybe what I would say is that this side is looking more matte than this other side, but not even like by a lot. It's looking just a little bit more matte, but it's definitely not looking more flawless. Neither is it looking, I don't know, guys. It's just, I don't see a big difference. I really don't. But anyways, I'm gonna keep it on because I think the true test is whether it'll actually make my makeup last longer, and whether, like, you know, sometimes when you have makeup on for a while, it doesn't look as flawless as it did when you first applied it. So I'm really gonna be looking out for that. Like, is it gonna stay as flawless throughout the day? Is oil gonna come through? I also picked this Clinique foundation because usually, even if I have dry skin, I get oily when I wear this foundation, especially around my T-zone, which usually doesn't happen with other foundations. So I wore this so that we can really be able to see whether this hack will, I don't know, prevent like the oil from coming through. So I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup as usual, because obviously I don't just leave the house after putting foundation on. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead to do the rest of my makeup. Now I keep looking in the mirror to see if there's a difference, and to be very honest with you guys, I see no difference. I see no difference. Like I said, I've just done my makeup as usual, but then on this side I didn't like put as much powder as I usually would. So I guess we're just gonna see. I'm gonna keep this makeup on for a couple of hours, because so far from what I can see, the makeup is still as flawless as it usually looks, even without doing all the steps I did on this side. Like, let me just come close so that you guys can see, because I don't know, I don't see a difference. I see no difference. So maybe the magic is gonna be in how the foundation or the makeup looks throughout the day. So I'm gonna keep it on, do my shenanigans as usual, go about my shenanigans, and then after a couple of hours I'm gonna come and we're gonna see, because maybe depending on how it lasts throughout the day, it could actually be worth it. So I'm gonna see you guys in a couple of hours. Hey guys, it's a couple of hours later, and of course I've kept this makeup on all this time. I haven't actually done any touch-ups whatsoever, and I've really been trying to look at the side where we use the new technique to see if there's much of a difference, and I don't know. I really don't know. Guys, I don't really see a difference. if I'm being super honest. Like, my makeup still looks flawless despite the fact that I've had it on for quite a number of hours. So I don't know, guys. Has anyone tried this hack that is supposed to revolutionize how we wear makeup? Because okay guys, so my final thoughts on this is that for me it didn't really do much. I'm trying to think about why it may not have given me the results other people are getting, and I think it's maybe because I have dry skin. So as it is, my face usually doesn't really get oily, but I really was hoping that it would make my foundation look a lot more flawless and stay a lot more flawless throughout the day, which it didn't do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put links down below for people who've tried this hack and it's worked for them, who have combination or oily skin but just not dry skin, because this just didn't work for me, guys. So I'm gonna put some links in case you're still keen to try this. I'm still happy I tried it because, you know, now I know. So if you've tried this hack or this technique and it worked for you, please comment down below. Have I done something wrong? I don't know. So comment down below and let me know. If you want to try it, then still comment down below and let me know if you're still gonna be trying this. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Sorry, I keep looking here because that's where my viewfinder is, and my light keeps going in and out. Like, now it's super dark and I'm just like, you're so disrespectful right now, but okay. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.